Welcome to the Traitors Online.
It's the ultimate game of trust and deception.
Over the next few weeks, 20 players from all across the UK are going to battle it out to become the ultimate winners of this competition.
To hopefully win this incredible game.
At night, the traitors will murder the faithfuls. It's the faithfuls' job to find out who the traitors are. Get them before they get you. Last time on the Traitors,
What?
Fiona was murdered. The traitors decided to backstab.
Throw it away for us. He'll throw us under the bus.
Oh, gotcha.
Accusations
Sorry,
were thrown.
to this person, but this person's been a little bit sneaky this time. I'm sorry, Dad, but there we go.
And the faithfuls banished their first traitor. Afterwards, the traitors decided to recruit David.
Dear David, the traitors would like you to
But
join
were
them
they
because you
successful?
value their team. Please choose the relevant accept or decline immediately. Sign the traitors.
At the end of the game, if any traitors are left, they win it all.
Welcome to the Traitors.
As you are aware, Dan was evicted from the game and he was a traitor. The traitors have decided to give you the following letter.
Okay. Dear David, the traitors would like you to join them because you value their team. Please choose the relevant accept or decline immediately. Sign the traitors. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll join the traitors.
So you're accepting their offer.
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
Alright. I will let them back in.
Right, okay. Who is it?
The first traitor is now entering.
Right, Debbie. They all know it's you.
Do they, why?
Yeah, because you've changed your bloody bio on Facebook.
I've changed my picture.
You've taken off that you're a murder mystery actress. We're going to have to work something out here because they're totally
No,
on.
it should be still on there. I only changed my picture.
Oh well, it's deleted your bio. So
Oh, shit.
I think you're next on the chopping block. They're all going for you tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Here they are.
Dougie. Oh my god, you little shit! I honestly, Dougie, are you
Oh,
there? Can you hear us?
Oh, you got a date?
Dougie, honestly, I cannot believe it. Can you hear us?
Sorry, I'm on my
Oh,
phone
man.
now.
Yeah. I was saying, I can't believe that. How funny.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The treble D's, Dave, Debbie, and Dougie.
Yeah.
I've just checked my bio and it's there. I don't know if you can, well, you can't see on this silly thing. So I have
Oh,
no
it's
clue.
still there.
Yeah,
Right.
it's still there.
Oh, right. I was just telling her about the bio situation.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why it's changed.
Because I changed my picture to a scuba diving picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause my mother-in-law was in hospital at the moment, so I was bored, so I was changing the pictures. And it
Yeah.
I don't know why, it lost the bio, but I've just checked and it's there, so perhaps you can do some damage limitation.
You know, we'll have to have a look because it might be the way that they've looked for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got actually about a couple of messages about it today, and then they screenshotted it and said, "Look, just changed her bio," so it was all a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I changed the
Yeah.
picture, but that was
I
all.
don't know, because I've not been very active today on the chat. So I don't know if it just appears more like phishing than suspicion or anything. But
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. So what happens now then, Kyle?
Well, so obviously, there will not be a murder tonight as you have chosen to recruit. However, I do have a little twist to pop into the game.
You may now place 3 people on trial. You will observe them throughout the game tomorrow, before choosing one of them to be murdered at the end of the meeting.
Yeah.
When will this on trial situation happen? Would it be tomorrow evening?
So yeah, tomorrow's meeting at the start, I will tell them that the 3 names. At the end of the meeting, when the traitors regroup, you will choose which one you get rid of.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah.
I don't know what you two think, but I definitely think Mike, because obviously Mark is then pointing the finger at him.
Yeah, because of
Very
2 groups.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I was just going to say, I think it needs to be someone that some of the others voted for tonight. That wasn't Dan, obviously, just to
Yeah.
kind of swing their heads a bit, maybe.
I don't know what you think about Tracy. Twice she backed Dan up.
Yeah.
I think so. That's a good idea.
I'm trying to look to see who else.
So the other person who was nominated twice was Colpick, but is he too obvious?
Yeah, I think
Plus-
he's too obvious.
Plus he's in my group, and if I take 2 out of my group, it's definitely gonna put it on me. So we
Yeah.
probably need to go. Right. I mean, who was saying me in your group?
Mike.
He's a traitor now.
Yeah, Mike was saying it.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Diana. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the list of people here because I think that it's. But also, Mike's messaging me now, so I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to look inactive.
Yeah.
So, trying to think who else was like really kind of in the background and didn't actually really speak tonight. What about Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The thing is, of those 3, are there any of those that we would murder, really?
Probably not.
Will we say for another day?
Well,
Right.
I am for one day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think Debbie we might have to just come up with a plan around the whole bio thing tomorrow, or some sort of mention of the murder mystery, as if like, oh, have I not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still there. So I don't know whether when I change my picture, I don't know whether something's happened, but I've gone on and it's there.
Now, because contestants have been placed on trial, there is no murder tonight. Let's join the rest of the players at breakfast.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, good to see you all again.
Hello, everybody. Who we got?
David's got his gamer headset on.
Yeah. It's my work headset, honestly. It just is crystal clear. I can't get off my laptop if I haven't got it on. He's all right, everybody.
Yeah, you're all
Can't
right.
wait to come into the room. It's like, oh, horrendous.
You
I
live
have
on
to
a
take my
bed.
jumper off. I'm
Who's on
boiling.
here then? Sandra.
Has
Calvin.
Louise been murdered? Because Louise went out the group. So is she been murdered?
Might have just left of her own accord.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I'm guessing.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah.
Where's Ducky tonight? Have you got Ducky on?
Not tonight. I've got Powerpuff Girls on tonight.
Hi.
I had them both for Christmas.
Aww.
I've got a slight obsession. Hold on, I will flip the camera. Hold on. Do it. Oh, there. Yeah, look at that. I've got a slight obsession.
Oh, crikey. Why not? If it makes
Excuse
you
the mess. Excuse the mess.
what do you think I've blurred the background? If you see the back of my room, but I'm in the junk room.
Oh, good lord.
Look, having to tidy up first. It's like that.
Yeah. Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
How many of us are left now, then? 18, 19?
If we're not counting Louise, there's 18.
18. Oh,
I'm down fast.
there's quite a few more to come then.
Yeah.
There's 11 in there. Whose iPhone?
I'm in.
Hiya.
Shemai.
Down again.
Yeah.
Is everybody in?
I think
No,
so,
it's
I'm
just
not
that
too
people
sure.
missing.
12 in, I don't know. 12.
Cheers, everyone.
You're on mute, Sandra.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
You okay, Sandra?
We had a quick flash of Mark and then he took his camera off again.
Oh dear, where's he gone? Oh, who's that looking chap? Good looking chap in the picture. Oh, good.
You're not putting your camera on, Mark?
Oh,
Kiddies to bed.
no, Michael.
Can't see you, Mark. All right, he's gone there.
13.
Are you okay, Kelpick?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. You look very smart in your hat.
Is it? It's my Christmassy hat. I'm just still in the zone.
I like it. Suits you, sir.
Yes, that's what it is. I like
Good
your
man.
headset pink. It matches with your robe, pink and pink.
Thank you.
I'll pick. I went to get those ingredients today.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I forgot my list.
Yeah, I've got to get a piece of paper to write down the person out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, who's connected? Oh. Oh. Hi, Rhiannon. The traitors have gone into glitch mode. Woo!
Ghost in the machine.
Yeah, I told you this game was haunted.
Right, I'll try on my
morning and I'm always a mess after coming out the water, so.
I'd love to have my hair that short, but I've got too many chins.
I'm sure it'd look gorgeous.
Oh, bless you.
You all right, David?
Yeah, good, thank you. How do you know when the people are in the lobby and stuff? I can't actually work it out on my laptop. I don't normally use Zoom to be fair.
I know because they're messaging on
Yeah,
the
they're
messenger.
messaging, yeah.
Oh, right.
Only, yeah, and
Only Kyle would know.
yeah,
Am
only
I
Kyle
missing
would know.
something here? Like, where are they? Right.
Hi, Morag.
Hi, Marissa.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, Andy and Dougie could not make tonight. So the final two participants left are Lisa and Mike. One of them will be joining you in just a few moments.
Who is in? Mike is in. I think. Yo! Lisa is in. Or both are in. Yo! Hello!
Oh my god, the suspense.
Oh my god, that was like the worst way
How are we doing?
ever.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi!
Who's Lisa?
Hi!
Hi, too.
Who isn't in?
Who's
Who's been murdered?
Who has been murdered?
Oh, Mike's in. Hi, Mike.
Hi, finally in.
Kyle said, I'm sure Kyle said it was between Mike and Lisa. I'm not
So,
confused.
Yeah, they're both in.
I
know.
thought you said that.
I've got a little surprise for everybody.
Oh.
The traitors did not murder last night.
Ah.
Instead, they have selected to place 3 of you on trial this evening. They will observe you throughout the game this evening, and then tonight we'll choose one of you to murder.
Oh, wow.
The 3 people on trial are Sarah,
Oh, no.
Tracy, and Mike. One of you will definitely be getting murdered at the end of tonight.
How does it feel to be on trial?
Scary, exhilarating, expected, and disappointing. I shook externally and internally.
It's now time for the second round table of the series. Can they catch out their second traitor of the game?
The round table, I'm going to give you as much time as you need. Try and make sure that everybody has the option to say what they want to say and keep it sort of ticking along nicely. So, if anybody would like to begin discussions this evening, please step forth.
Catherine's having a wee.
Nobody does. I'm just very unsure. I've got a few ideas that it could possibly be, but I'm not 100% about anybody. So I just wondered what everybody else thought.
Yeah, same. Just really, really difficult. Really difficult.
What I think I oh, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is obviously a bit of, I suppose, look back at what happened last night in relation to, I think, a few messages were sent from Dan to people, and to knock people's confidence and people second guessing themselves and all that. But all we can actually do is just go on what we've seen and, what evidence we've got, because there hasn't been that much time that we had to speak to each other. And the only thing that kind of jumped out from me was when Dan apologized, to Tracy last night. I don't know where that come from. Did anyone else pick that up? I mean, I don't know if Tracy, you picked that up.
That was strange.
Yeah, and Tracy
Yeah.
didn't vote for
Weird.
Dan. And Tracy didn't vote for Dan. Tracy didn't vote for Dan. She voted for me.
Plus,
Yeah,
whenever
Tracy
I was
Am I back
actually,
on now?
that's you there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I will be honest. The first person in the main group chat that I became aware of, so I remained quite quiet at first because, well, it's just what I did. I didn't know what to do. And the first person that I became aware of as being quite energetic and vivacious within the group and questioning and that was Dan. And he sort of pulled me in, and he did private message me like he did everybody else. He did ask who I was going to vote for. I didn't know who I was going to vote for. I still don't. I'm playing blind. I'm going with a little bit of intuition. Calpic, you're a top man, and I apologise for last night. I just didn't know
That's right. That's
who
okay.
to vote for, and I had no interaction with you. But going back to Dan, I didn't keep the monologue going with him, but I didn't say anything. I didn't have anything to say, but he constantly told me he was a faithful. And yeah, I was gullible. I totally believed him. I totally had his back, and I feel like an absolute idiot now. But it is what it is. It's a game. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, and I think that's why he apologised, because he kept saying, "I really like you, Tracy. I really want you to win." And I just, oh Christ, I don't know what I've done now. And I just truly believed in him, and that's all I can say.
That's how I took it that way. I do think you're faithful, Tracy. And I took it as he apologised to you because he'd almost reeled you in a little bit.
He knew I believed in him. He knew that. And
Yeah.
I did have his back and I did support him as best I could without actually saying too much. But I said to him, look, I've got your back. I will support you. And he was saying, I know people are after me. And I was like, well, no, I've got your back. I believe in you. So I've got your back. And I did have his back.
Yeah, because that was the thing. When he said that, it was just a bit like, oh, he's now a traitor and he's saying apologize. Do you know what I mean? That was literally what I picked up on. I just didn't know what the crack was.
Yeah, absolutely. And I understand that. And please go with your gut instinct on it. I'm not going to say I'm this. I'm not going to say I'm that. I'm just here. I'm just enjoying the game. And please, you all vote as you need to vote. There's no hard feelings at all. I'm just loving it. I'm old doing this technology stuff like over my head, but just the fact I can do this is good for me.
Yeah. You've got your camera on.
I don't know how I did it, but I'm here.
I know.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes, cool.
Yeah. Well, as I've explained to you all, I've got learning difficulties and that. So sometimes I find it hard to pick up people's emotions. Yeah. So, if I talk to you separately, that's because I don't understand.
And that's fine. It's fine for everybody to speak.
Yeah.
And if there's a difficulty, we'll all support each other with that. We've all got different difficulties within this and in our private lives that are coming into the group a little bit. And it's just about team supporting, but playing the game. That's as I see it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the spotlight's off me. Let's bring somebody else in now.
Yeah, going back to Dan last night, it was horrible. Because if you've seen the message I had back of him, it was a vulgar chat that he sent me. He said, watch me back.
Did he?
Yeah, I sent it to the main chat.
I thought I saw it.
must have
Yes,
not
I
read
did
that
see
bit
that.
then.
I wasn't sure who it was. So.
He said, don't trust no bugger. And that really got on my goat yesterday and today.
Catherine, don't let it upset you. It's a game.
Okay.
What happened
Yeah,
yesterday
I know,
happened yesterday.
But the only thing I'm thinking is people who didn't vote for Dan. I mean, it's too early for everyone to throw him under the bus. So that is the only confusion, I mean,
If I can come in a little bit, I know I was I've been asked several times why I didn't vote for Dan. To be honest, if any of you know Garfield, the cat cartoon, he always reminded me of Odie, the hyperactive dog. And I just thought I believed him, and I thought he's like the hyperactive dog because he was all over Messenger. He was messaging us all individually. He was trying to get into alliances and things like that, and bringing people into things like that. And I believed him, and I was stupid, and I've believed him, and that's on me. If I was playing the game, if I was trying to hide, I was one of the last ones to say a name. I said a name. I still haven't got a clue. If you ask me now the second who to vote for, I haven't got a clue. I just said a name for a particular reason. If I wanted to hide, I would have forgotten what I had originally thought, and I would have just gone, oh, and Dan. Because I would have hidden in the group. But that's not me. I don't hide very well. And I think, well, if you think something, you have to go with your gut and you say it.
Yeah.
So
that's why, unfortunately,
just do your dragon roar. Just do your dragon roar. That'll be all right.
So, now time for you to make your decision. If you could please all write down on your paper who you wish to vote for, and then I will go around one at a time and ask you why. Now, I haven't received a vote from Andy, so I will have to cross him off the list for tonight. I will also have to have a chat with him just to see if he does want to continue, just to make sure. If we then move on to Catherine Papak in the chat. And that's how I say. There we go.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm setting myself up to fail again, but I genuinely haven't got a clue. I'm better off probably choosing the lottery numbers. I'll have more of a clue on that. Really, there is no reason for this name. So I apologise, and I don't know if you can read, but the name is Sharon. But it's for no reason at all. It's just I've got to put a name down, and I'm first to choose as well, so I can't even hide in the crowd this time. So, sorry, but I haven't got a clue.
Okay, thank you. If we then move on to Catherine Powell.
Hiya, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry for this, but there was no connection between me and you. I'm sorry, Morag.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There was no connection.
Thank you very much. If we now move on to David.
Sorry, I was just unmuting there. Yeah, I think it was just because, when I asked you before, Tracy, you just said I'm not going to say whether I am or I'm not, and I just didn't think that was... I don't know, I wasn't sure when you said that. Sorry.
Okay, so you're voting for Tracy. Okay, if we now move on to Debbie.
I've got a couple of people that I wrote the names down of. It's toss a coin. I'm going to go for Tracy, just because of how she defended Dan yesterday, and how Dan apologised to her. But it is a guess. I'm sorry, Tracy.
Okay, thank you very much, Debbie. If we now move on to Diana.
So, going along with my theory of it being Lisa, Rhiannon, or Mark. So, I'm just going to take a pin, and one of those three, and I've gone for Mark.
Okay, thank you very much. Dougie has voted for Tracy, so that is another vote for her. We will now move on to Calpic. Tracy, okay. Thank you very much. We will now go on to Lisa.
I don't think it's you, Tracy, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm sticking with my gut instinct and saying Morag. Sorry, Morag. I just felt last night you were so quick to defend Dan, and I thought maybe you and him have maybe spoken.
Thank you very much. We will now move on to Marissa.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just had to unmute.
Hold on.
Yeah, well, I voted for Mark. Purely random. Sorry.
Okay, so we will just do a quick roundup of the votes at the moment. At the moment, we have 4 for Tracy, 2 for Mark, 2 for Morag, and 1 for Sharon. Okay, Mark, you are up next. Who are you voting for and why?
Tracy, you're too lovely to be a traitor, so if you are, I'll be shocked. But I've gone with you because that's the only thing that's been discussed today.
Okay, thank you, Mark. We will now move on to Mike.
The person I'm going for is Mark. There's not an awful lot of reason. It's a shot in the dark, not like everybody else. So sorry, Mark. I'm picking you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. We will now move on to Morag.
Hi there. For some reason, this has come up as mirror writing, but I'm voting for Mark because I quite like Diana's theory of one of the newbies being a traitor.
Okay, thank you very much, Morag. Okay, next up we will go for Rhiannon.
Hi, yeah, I found this really difficult and genuinely, obviously, for one other reason. I've literally, and I will admit, I've literally fucked this name out of the air, and I really do apologise. Like I say, it's nothing personal. I just think I've not had like a proper interaction with this person. So, and I'm generally otherwise clueless. So I've had to pick Cal pick, but that's literally just because we've not really spoken.
Thank you very much. So that is a vote for Calpic. If we can now go to Sandra. We've got Tracy on that board there. Okay. So next up, if we head on to Sarah.
Hi. It is very difficult tonight. But I can only just base it off last night and who didn't vote for Dan. That's all I've got really. So sorry, but I voted for Mark.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is a vote for Mark. Next up then, if we go to Sharon.
Hello. Yes, I'm afraid I've also voted for Tracy.
Tracy, okay. And then finally, if we go to Tracy, who are you voting for and why?
I don't have a Scooby. Right, I'm just going to look down the pictures and pick some. I don't know. Diana, I'm sorry, Diana. I really don't know, my darling. I just haven't got a clue, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tracy. So, at the end of the round table, the person with the most votes is Tracy. So unfortunately, you will be leaving us tonight. It's now time to reveal whether you were a faithful or whether you were a traitor. However, just before that, you may give a final exit speech.
Right, I actually wrote this down because I knew it was going to be me tonight after supporting Dan. So, I'm going to read it because I'm not upset, I'm emotional because it's just been great. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast from the start to the finish. You're all playing a good game. Good luck. And I mean that from my heart. As I leave with a smile and a wave, I just want you all to know, dun, 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 no, I'm faithful.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
You have been an absolutely incredible player, and we will miss you.
See you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
Why didn't you bloody just say that when I asked? You know what I mean? I'm not going to say if I'm not. Will you get me voted?
Oh my God! She was just sucked in by Dan. I didn't take it that way at all. Like she was
Oh no.
back to the drawing board.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Very hard, very hard.
Faithful. Got it. So wrong. Tracy has left the game after being faithful. The traitors will regroup in a few minutes' time, and either Michael or Sarah will be leaving the game tonight. You may continue to talk until the grandfather clock rings. I'll see you all tomorrow.
But they had
But
to
there was
pick
no
the
explanation given.
No, it's that Sarah, Tracy, and Mike will be on trial, will be watched by the traitors now in the round table. Oh God, you're all going to think I'm a traitor because I'm
I'll back you there more, Rag.
And I've started, so I'll finish. And now one of you, and there's only Mike and Sarah left. One of you will be killed tonight.
So I think the traitors were looking for your reactions, maybe. I think they were looking at you both tonight. That's what he said.
Or do you think who will come back as a traitor?
Confused. No.
Who are you? Who are you?
They'll be looking to see which one is closer to finding them. And they pick that one.
Little do they know that Sarah has the shield and so is exempt from murder tonight if they choose her.
There, can you hear us?
Yeah, that's better.
I know I was laughing saying, oh yeah, agreed. Yeah, they are thinking Mark.
Yeah.
So, but to be fair, Sarah and Mike both voted for him. Now, my only concern is if I get rid of a lad, will it then end up being more pointing fingers at people, or is that not really coming into it at this point? Because that means that there's like 2 lads gone there. Well, yeah, 2 lads gone, or do you think that doesn't matter?
I don't think they'll think that, because at the moment, Morag isn't doing herself any favours at all.
No.
Lisa isn't doing herself any favours. Lisa is really high on my group's list, massively high on my group's list. They're saying for her tomorrow. They're thinking it's her.
Well, to be honest with you, this actually lines up quite well, because Sarah told me today that she thought it was Mark, but Lisa wasn't sure she believed her. So I think if we get rid of Sarah, she'll think it's Mark.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think Mike will get kicked out anyway because he can't help himself. He's in too many groups.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just.
I'm trying to.
Now, the traitors have selected their victim.
Tactically, it's the most sense.
But will it be Sarah, Tracy, or Mike? Let's find out and deliver the news.
I don't think any fingers will be pointed at us. It would just be pointed at Mark, to be honest with you. But also it might put Lisa under a little bit of suspicion as well.
Next time.
As there gets less of you, I want to give you the option to avoid murder tonight.
My name's Andy, and I was.
Yes.
Firstly, though, I have a special somebody just wants to.
The Rihanna, Sandra, Sarah, Shannon.